remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. Sometimes the laws can... compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right. The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed. I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
The people here really need to get more sunlight.
Am I imagining things? Or is all this standing making me dizzy?
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
This is your...
Your accommodations have been arranged.
Well, after all, we don't...
Seems like it's... your father...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me.
No. My father's name is Calla, 3 years ago.
Oh no.
But I do not at the time. But strangely, that even after being serious... how could he protect his honor? The closest piece of info I have.
So...
That's right. However, I must know what really... If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid, and now... Here I...
Demoiselle.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. Master Callus did so. Even our supporters decreased greatly due...
Wait! If Callus was such a good...
No. Perhaps people love watching the...
But how could...
There is one...
Oh! Her? Yeah. That's not
Miss Cloran, she knew Master Callus. There was...
Don't worry now.
Afterward, Miss Cloran told... Yes, that is our...
All right. Anyway, that's the... thanks.
Yeah.
Please, relax and get some sleep.
Paimon, huh? Nav?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of...
Paimon gets the but
No, I just returned after going out for a while.
wait.
Unfortunately, this name seems to... I suspect...
Does
No. And that is the archives kept by... If the... Oh,
so Nervalette? In that case, look.
Finally on the right path.
the palais is right up ahead. Come on.
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently out.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't...
See?
Yep. Paimon can... If you're here just to
No.
Oh, yes.
We're here today to... Of course.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief...
Thanks.
These newcomers are full of enthusiasm.
Definitely the right decision.
These newcomers are full of enthusiasm. Leaving the Ministry of External Relations was definitely the right decision. These newcomers are full of enthusiasm.
Definitely the right decision.
I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
These newcomers are full of enthusiasm.
The Ministry of External Relations was definitely the right decision.
These newcomers are full of enthusiasm.
Please come in.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right.
We're looking for.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Who knew that Nervalet would be so easy to talk to?
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain there are no records of him.
Traveler?
Is that so?
Ahem. Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father
And what? Are you trying to No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. It's just like last time. You even told me in your eyes, if you truly... Why didn't you give me the power to everything? There are still... If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes.
I'm sorry.
You and my... It's not so much... Oh, well. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Navia,
I'm fine.
you're right.
Now that I think of it...
What is it? Did you think of something?
Yeah, he was outside. It was that thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value. Oh?
So you're saying, yeah.
I really All right.
Yeah, what?
Do you want to go with me? Great.
Whoa, what a huge ship!
There's no need. My father was the one. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright...
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when Paimon was confused. But now that Paimon has seen this ship...
Well...
Woohoo! This is gonna be fun! Time to roll!
Maloose, we're back!
Apologies for the... You said before that you still had...
You still remember, right?
Yes, the case was quite...
Could you tell us...
Yeah, of course. Many years at a glance.
Wait!
Yes. If you drink, and if you were to stop, as he
Boss is not only that.
Yes. Recognizing that the man's name was that night, but then... Sounds just like looking back on it, though. Precisely. But, considering it now, you're right.
Jacques was an empath. I think this. On that note, however, our opponent, even though there is no need.
If that's indeed what he wished for, was I not the closest person to him? What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful, did he think I've never accepted that. I want to find...
Navia.
This is indeed.
So you do know something else, Malus?
Yes, I do. But what?
What?
And the serial 5 years knowing all. But as long as if something were to.
Right. So nobody.
As we've seen.
No, I don't believe it. He never.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as...
So he chose...
I'm afraid you're not understanding. If Boss's... I'm sure...
No. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now? Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully... he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters. When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics. But if you want...
Why? If we know where the place is...
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and there's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then...
Well, you saw...
But things...
You sound like you've put a lot of thought...
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for yours.
Thank you for all of that, Malus. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, if the vendors, after several the first...
Huh?
Yes, so thanks to there's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
It's a guild. In the beginning, they were...
So, they're like...
Yes, it's...
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards. Although the guard, since Thierry...
I see. To think that...
If you want to...
Of course.
You're too kind. And before I forget, proving after that, if it might help...
Aw, thank you.
A new case awaits, my dear partner. I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end
It is set.
Thank you for arranging.
Excuse me, miss.
Oh,
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
I'm sorry.
If
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you. Because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know.
I'm sorry. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me he had many so when Mr. Callet, he tried to be...
They found out.
Papa didn't
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later. I don't know that for sure. Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callus had always taken great care, even if he...
But Mama, Papa always wanted to be a good man. So why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well,
Yeah, Papa was...
then you should hold on regardless.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next. Laurent should be nearby, and we
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned.
Yeah, I've...
It also, after my partner here put the... Can you do me a favor and try to...
After that, my first react... But when I got...
So you also...
Indeed. Reason being, but according to... About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there were...
At least from the gun he was holding...
Yeah, that makes... But hold on. He didn't even... Did he lose...
I'll tell you everything.
I understand. And if I may just... Many people have... But it was Mr. No matter what...
Don't worry. You and... Hey, Thierry! It's...
Oh,
Oh,
oh, okay.
are you sure there isn't...
I mean, callous to defend. It would be next to him.
yes. What happened at the...
If you want to go,
That'd be much...
of course. Why do you?
Well, you see... So... if you...
If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it. If you try to removing a so I can they're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Jokes aside, I'll be staying in.
Hello. How may I help you? I'm here to see Marcher.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as...
Oh, it's all right. I just wanted to...
Yes,
Oh,
that's right. I also witnessed to beat the Hydra...
oh.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is.
Uncle Marcel...
Yes, I was...
Exactly.
Oh,
We were attacked on Areneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also, if not for the
Yeah.
alas. But rest assured, Nav, if anyone dare...
Thank you, Uncle. Do you have any new thoughts?
About that. The Confrérie, then I heard this...
Oh, it's a...
Sounds good. All my wealth come...
We've talked to all 3 suspects.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Anyway.
But where should we start? You've...
According to Jacques...
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
Oh? And why is that?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective? Besides Jacques, it's obvious that...
Do you think...
Given everything, but who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex? Florent? But...
So you're saying...
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would... Thierry, you said? But...
Yeah, if the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find...
Uncle Marcel? And with funds, still also... What... Who could it be? You know, if you think everything through...
Could we be missing...
The suspect is... Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how...
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and spec...
Yes, we need far more...
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
What?
Yeah!
Well...
Wait,
that's what I thought. If the charge...
Right.
Yeah.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean? Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus, leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be...
We'll help you.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Malou, Silver.
We heard. It's our hope.
See you then! Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over. Huh. According to Malusa's info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance. Finally found it! Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the... your Navia's
It would appear that I must repeat my question again. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something However, in which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that in that case...
That case had nothing to do with him! You've got the wrong man!
Huh? What? Why is she...
I told you it couldn't be one of...
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted but that was an exception rather than standard court protocol.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default. Correct?
Oh, so, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is... Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières!
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this...
Yes.
In that case, members of the guard... Mr. Marcel.
Apology. I think an attorney...
Very well.
I would like to take only through a
Navia, come on. If that's enough to...
Exactly correct, Your Honor.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage. On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, when the guests arrived at the scene, the guard's investigation the suspect did not dispute. Callus was defeated by... These are the known
The one with... after that... However... This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him. clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice. The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered. Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
What happened? Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things. One, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home!
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss wants to...
What?
If the secret had gotten, of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? Had this opera, but by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, and once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge,
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand. I don't need your apology, but since he
As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles, and taken account in my line of work. Just one look and I can tell if a I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions.
I concur. However, Miss Navia...
Right? What she said was fat.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases, in my father's case, the culprit intended and, at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of it. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely, coincidentally.
So that's why I'm used to it, though. You've always...
No need to appeal.
I won't try to... On top of that, does a person have to be physically... I know that alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an... But if I were to dismiss, do you know what the...
I suppose you're gonna...
It's timing. I'm a businessman in addition. But the disappearance...
I do apologize.
No.
Is there anything... You can also take a look at my border entry records. Or could those records and testimonies do something to appease...
Seems like she...
At this rate...
I think you've done us... But aren't you going... He wished for you to become... Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me. And it never has been. The biggest difference with the people whose many people's image and whose is it a man named...
Huh.
Oh. I was...
Time to go. Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Winds.
Witness the power of Guwa. Know my sword. Headbutt! Yeah!
Whoa! The floor is going up! Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place. We need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up. The water level is rising! Now we can swim to the top! But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
The wind knows me.
Wind, hear me! Rim cutter! Huh?
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Hero incoming! Headbutt!
Barbados, guide us.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword. Rain outline.
Into the wind.
Yeah! Kapow! By my spark, the night burns! Charge! Kapow!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Wind strike!
Let me weave you a verse.
Time to roll! After all, though, as expected, the mastermind is... Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him. This should prove the existence of the third person, right? We still have not determined the exact content of the key from the old dogs. He can act when I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups. What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify the experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23... Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before. How can someone write something that terrible in such a... You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going. So that's why... Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane! Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. You mean Vache is the one who did all of these... experiments? So that's it! No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why would it... In any case... if you dilute it with Paimon, will take... Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea. Mixing in Whoa! There's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep! What's all this? Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box. Oh, Paimon sees it too, but... Huh? You mean the girls from... And then... And all the boxes of things. These snakes... We've looked at almost everything. Yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Nervalet wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to... Sure thing. Paimon... Nothing at all! And Paimon can't even find snacks either! really? Let Paimon see! Vignier. Isn't that Vache's love? Then... Aw... So many! The final name... Marcel... Wait, but... Marcel's...
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia! We're back!
As expected.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect... But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair, and we already know After your lover, Vignier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even created Marcel as a new identity, and destroyed all records of your past as Vache.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how—
You also never—
For our determination—
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself.
Do you think? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, they said there's— Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vignier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved, no matter what I do.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go, I can't follow. So if I can't, I did all of that. And in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vignier. I promise. We made a promise. Vignier. Vignier! Please, Vignier! Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, The charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please submit. The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier. During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all. The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Guards! Take Vacher away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Yippee! We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves! Huh? Are you okay?
Demoiselle, you were...
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come.
Yeah. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really
Please respect the laws.
All right.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges. According to the judgment of the Oratrice, guilty.
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Hey, Monsieur Nouvelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established, all I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it! I don't know what happened there either! Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed... And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable! All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict. Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, well, after all...
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him! Traveler! Hey, Traveler!
Marcel! What are you...
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list! No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it? The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You could...
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans, will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
running late again.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vache!
Ah!
Yes, that's it! So you heard it too!
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache!
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably, if not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals. But we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm the only one.
Why? But then, where is Vinier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vinier's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vinier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
No! Yeah! She can't hate me. Let me see her. Please! Have mercy!
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Vache.
Vache? Vache? Vache. 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 Drown.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Well met, partner.
Even this weather.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey!
Oh. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time...
It's been the dearest...
Oh, by the... well...
Huh? So you...
Yeah. Wait, I believe this... To be fair, though, she was trying to lean...
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I told her to make... Oh, and...
Oh, are you two
It was thanks to her.
Oh, that's...
Anyway... Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened. And on top of that...
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
We want to go too!
Sure thing.
And in that case...
Yeah, you're right.
Huh? Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked.
Don't say...
Sorry about...
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, there was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fate. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Ah, so Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done. Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there? Huh? Oh, oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad. Anyway, Neuvillette is still
Oh, it's you two. I see.
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So,
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
so
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. Most of Tevat... But today, what Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case. Indeed. Why would... To be frank, is there any...
So...
Truthfully, there used to be a special sea most of Tevat. But today, what Vacher discovered must have been some... Indeed. Why would... To be frank, is there any... Your sibling, if he ever stepped... Is there...
So...
Truthfully, there used to be a special sea most of Tevat. But today, what Vacher discovered must have been some kind of... Indeed. Why would the To be frank, is there any... That the sea does that appropriate?
That's right.
Yes, rumors have...
A prophecy?
Two parts of the Speaking of if the rumors were...
But...
Is there... My apology. However, for many years, as a divine, not only which is all to say, I was not, in any case, based on while we do it, if we did...
If you ask Paimon...
Is there any... Very well. It will soon be time for me to leave.
You really...
Crime and villainy do not have the day off.
Alright, huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped. here for a while. Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! Oh, remember that detective story Paimon read before? Paimon didn't expect that.
Excuse me, but do you know if the traveler in Paimon...
Huh?
A blonde trap...
Hey!
It's an honor to...
Nivelette? He wants to see us again.
I am not
No, thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Second add my live stream. I need to take some rest. And thank you for watching. And bye bye.
Huh?
Tigala is very long quest. And good night and good morning. And bye bye.